He'd be great at that. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that behind every great woman, there is a man. Staring at her ass.
Wow. So my perception has been changed. What's up, sad boys? How's it going, ladies? You can be sad boys too. Just subscribe to my channel, and then you can join the Sad Boy Armada, which I am the leader of, the king of, your sad boy deity, if you will. Today I'm looking at a movie, The Gender Card Flip, or Second Nature, I guess it was also called. It's a 2016 film released by people starring Sam Huntington, who will forever be Mimi Siku from the Jungle to Jungle film. Also really great on Being Human, the US version. Colette Wolfe, who, she's that girl. She's been in stuff. I guess the title says it all, right? The gender card flip, like like you're playing the gender card, I guess, is a thing that people say. And they're flipping that on its head. Magical mishaps. Men act like women and women act like men from a societal perspective. I want to be upfront and clear with my own personal biases, which is gender is stupid. It's what is it? It's just this concept of like, you must wear those clothes and you can't wear those clothes because we decided that this color means one thing and this color means that thing, and we're sticking to it because if it was established at one point in time, then it's good to go for all time. I think we do better if we just didn't give a and just let people, I don't know, dress in what makes them comfortable. Radical ideas, I know. That's what I'm bringing to this, to see just how woke the gender card flip is. I was at Universal Horror Nights the other day, and I got this beautiful classic Universal Monsters shot glass set. Ah! Gorgeous pop art. I love it. Frankenstein's monster, the Wolf Man, Mrs. Lady Frankenstein. And I'm gonna be filling these glasses up with apple juice. Whenever there's a moment that makes me cringe out of my skin, I'm gonna take a shot of apple juice. We're talking about apple juice here. Also apple juice. So Amanda and Brett are our two leads. We open on a day for night sequence, beautifully color corrected, where the mayor is getting a blowjob from a lady, and this is cut with an old lady who's getting her TV stolen.
Really? That's not even HD.
That's a corn cob.
Conflicting tones here. So it's kind of a no hold back, raunchy comedy, but it's also played for the lowest common denominator in terms of laughs. Stupid laughs. Smash cut to a bright sunny day, plucky music, and credits. We're in the film now, folks.
Congratulations, Brett. What's the first thing you're gonna do as class president?
Kool-Aid in the drinking fountain.
Sure, Kool-Aid in the drinking fountain sounds like a fun idea. It's gonna get gross. Like, have you ever left Kool-Aid out on any sort of surface for a long period of time? It's not good to drink. And how are you going to decide on the flavor, Brett? You're not the president of like all of your grade level. You're literally the president of this class. How are you going to control the liquid that's being dispensed in all the drinking fountains if you're literally just a president of this one classroom?
Yeah, also ran. Also ran. Also
So that was our setup. Amanda, our protagonist, suffers from nightmares from a time where she ran for class president and lost, and the kids started chanting at her. You'd think there'd be one that'd be like, hey, chill. It's unfair for women, and I agree. They're scrutinized in ways that men are never scrutinized, and I think that's a fair aspect to point out. But as you see, this film does it, and it does not concern itself with a nuanced look at gender roles in any real way, so...
You are amazing. Say it. I'm hot. I'm smart. I am my own boss.
Oh, women always getting affirmation from your alarm clocks. Who else is gonna give it to you besides the machine that literally beeps at you to wake up? This is before she even knows she's gonna run for mayor. So she just has this nightmare about being an also run, just living with her every day, even though she does what she has a, does she have a job?
You like that?
Hell yeah. Just have fun with the ball.
You want me to film your balls?
Just play with them. Okay. No. Shit.
Really?
5 minutes in. Here we go, first one. That's good apple juice. Brett is a dude. He's a man. He's a masculine man. He likes to get it on and watch football, because that's what men like. They like... Women are just objects for the penis, and football is where it's at. I do enjoy Sam Huntington. I'm not sure if he is the representation of modern masculinity. It reads as false that this dude is like the biggest bro of the town. Oh, we're Washington. If you don't know, I'm a good old Washington boy. I guess this film is more rooted in me than I thought. Maybe that won't win this film any favors. My Washington bias is out the door, cause well, there's a lot of films shot in Washington. I don't care for all of them.
These assholes bothering you?
Oh.
Hey, probably shouldn't put yourselves in these types of situations. I forgot to bring this to our date.
Oh, so it was a date, huh?
Sleepover?
The acting, the camera work, the lighting, all of it is just working as hard as it can to make this as unfunny as it possibly can.
I like the flower.
Damn it. I suck at this.
Oh.
Hey, do you want this while I'm here?
I've kind of got my... Okay.
Either he's sexist or he's just incompetent, but he seems kind of nice. He brought her flowers. He brought her mail. They had a date. The relationship is not clear, and as we'll see later, it doesn't get any clearer.
He might have survived the crash, but then coyotes.
What about the woman he was with?
Oh, that would be Joanne, the mayor's. She's recovering at the hospital.
Joanne, completely gone. She's just a joke. She's just the whole that got the mayor killed. So what does that say about gender? Wolfman, come here. So good. It's so good. So the grandma finds a crate that was buried in her yard. She was doing some metal detecting earlier.
Grandma, what's this?
I think that's part of my old sewing machine.
Why did her grandma bury a wooden dildo for that joke? Was it worth it? I hope it was worth it.
Oh, look. Return within 7 days. I think you might have missed the window. Beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Or you can have the piece of shit if you want.
What?
This is what I'm confused on, even looking at it a second time. Does the mirror specifically only show gender flipped realities. The reason this whole thing gets set in motion because they're holding on to the mirror and they make a wish.
Wish that men would behave like women. The world would be a lot better place.
I wish women would act like men. It'd be more action, less talk.
Let go! Ah! Ah!
But in that image, you already see the flipped version of the grandma, which would indicate that the one and only path that they could have gone on, regardless of what they wished for, would have been the gender flipped universe. Is it too much to ask for some rules? This whole thesis statement of like, what if men acted like women and women acted like men sort of gets thrown out the door because like there's a lot of people that already have qualities of both sides. Lack of better term, butchy women, and there are effeminate men. What happens to them in this flip scenario?
Hi, welcome to Honkers. Are you here for the fundraiser?
No.
Are you here for Brett Johnson?
Nope.
Are you a supporter?
I'm assuming the audience is supposed to recognize that they're supposed to be transgender because in the flip, they're unchanged. Is the movie saying that transgender people, they've already got it figured out, or are they saying that like they're different and they're excluded from what's going on here? It's unclear because they never talk about it. They draw attention to it and point it out, and that leaves me confused. It's a silly premise that they're basing the movie on, but that premise still has to make sense. Freaky Friday, there's no explanation because it's this particular mother switching with this particular daughter. Here, it's all men and all women being switched. Those dynamics are confusing. An antique mirror, is it basing masculinity and femininity based on when it was manufactured? Or is it based on the year in which the wish was performed? Are they witches? Is this a hallucination? I don't understand anything that's happening in this setup. They make the wish, genders are flipped in the universe, except for Amanda and Brett, they're still who they are. Never showed her drinking. Why did she puke? They do make male birth control. Condoms are male birth, it's male birth control. Why would men take a pill? What does the pill do? Thinking too hard.
What's going on?
I was gonna make you eggs,
Ugh.
but waffles it is.
That's so sweet of you.
That is a fucking doughy ass waffle. If you gotta make a waffle, make it crispy. Come on, what are you doing?
Are you wearing makeup?
Don't forget, I'm cooking you dinner tonight. Gotta go to Pilates.
I guess this confirms that in this universe, which I guess is a mirrored universe because the mirror has existed through the same amount of time that our universe has, the only difference being men are held to women's standards and women are held to masculine standards. I think there's a little bit of cleverness here, just a pinch of cleverness here with the men wearing the makeup, him going to Pilates. I think that's a fun little subtle line. But there are also a lot of men who do that. What are they going through?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Hungover.
Yeah.
How's it?
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Jeez.
Sorry, excuse me.
After
Thanks.
you.
Okay.
Chivalry is dead.
Whoever gets to the door first just opens the door. If it's someone I know, say it's Nikki. Hey, Nikki. If it's her, I'm gonna open the door for her. I have long arms, so I can get to it quicker. But if I get to the door and there's another person gets there first, whoever gets to the door first just opens it. If a girl is sitting there waiting for me to open the door for her, she's gonna be waiting a long time. Kindness goes both ways. It's so cartoony and it's so surface level. Take this sign for instance. Woman hole. It's mankind. That makes sense to me, like mankind, man hole. We put so much power in these words. Like, why is this called man? It's short, it's one syllable. I'm not trying to push some like pro-man agenda. When it comes to signs, I don't get offended by that because I don't think it's gender related. I think it's just human related.
Careful there, hot stuff.
Oh my god, sorry. I like the vests, ladies.
Yeah, you like women in uniform?
Yeah, potentially out of uniform too, huh?
Oh.
I'm gonna get you guys raises when I'm mayor, so don't forget to vote, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Sexual harassment. See, if women do it, it's funny.
Yo! What's up?
Hey, you ready for kickoff tonight?
Yeah. Oh.
Girls, not inside, please.
But suddenly you catch like my grandpa? What the?
Would sports be woman dominated? Oh god, here's where the grossness comes from. If people are physically fit enough to be athletes, then they should be able to play the sport that they want in whatever league they want because they're qualified for it, and it doesn't matter if they have a penis or not. I just think it's weird men wouldn't still play sports, but I guess that's the world we live in now, so I don't know what I'm saying. What is this movie saying? Invisible Man? Oh, make this movie invisible.
I need a drink.
Now you're talking.
Agreed.
Nice purse.
Thank you.
When was the last time you saw any person dusting with a feather duster? I don't know if these guys are helping making this movie better. Oh, there's still some left.
Speaking of, I think for this campaign, you should probably stick to wearing makeup.
If you're a public figure, if you're in front of cameras, like you're gonna wear makeup. Also, like, ladies, if your friends come up to you and they tell you like, hey,
I think you should wear makeup. It would probably get you further in life.
Those friends, you don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to shave. That's some retarded ass shit. But I guess that's what this film specializes in. Maybe I'm viewing this through the wrong lens. I'm, as you would say, Matt's wokeness. But maybe this is made for, like, baby boomers, older people who get uncomfortable with male femininity or female masculinity. So they could say, like, oh, I guess the other side really does have it rough.
Amanda, you're gonna have guys all over you.
I will. Are you jealous?
No. Yes.
Jealousy isn't inherently a female quality. A lot of dudes get really jealous. Would this dude be saying these things regardless of how the gender roles played out? This film is suggesting that because the roles are reversed is why he's jealous. Which I feel is problematic to say that all women are inherently skeptic and jealous.
I'm not really good at this kind of crap. You probably need to get laid.
Grandma.
I don't like that line of thinking. Your problems will be solved if you I don't want to hear you complain. You just need to get a good old in ya. Hey! There's more factors in the world than just we are or we aren't.
There you are. You're late. Despite acting like a drunken fool last night, you still brought in 12,000.
12,000?
Sorry, why would females have male urinals? Countries like China and Japan and some European countries have female urinals, kind of like troughs on the ground. And you squat over it and you do your business. If we were in a gender-swapped society, why would women just have the off-ground urinal that you have to stand over? That doesn't make any sense.
My watch, remember? It broke that night. So we have exactly 5 days at 10:02 p.m. to find your very vulgar grandmother's mirror, or we're stuck here forever.
They've got 5 days to find the mirror, or else they're stuck in this world forever. What happened to their counterparts? Like, if this world has been going on in tandem with their world, they have to have counterparts. Where's this version of them?
Skinny.
Yeah?
Go punch him in the nuts. Go get him.
Oh, Jeff.
I know.
I get it. I get it.
You should get your head gasket checked out.
That's not right.
You did this.
I did that. I did this.
This with your balls.
I freaking love this town!
What are they saying here? What are they saying here in this universe that can't be said in ours? So they tried buying her off by getting money from a corporation that wants to make a parking lot out of her mom's farm. So now she has to find integrity. Because men are just power hungry and there's no women in the world who want power at all. Women are inherently good people and men are inherently bad people. So the race is on. They debate, blah, blah, blah. She's kind of liking this world, right?
Thank you.
That was right. You totally got this.
Thanks.
You seem stressed. May I?
There's this weird sexual thing going on with Amanda and this child trying to give her sexual favors for, I guess, political advancement. Doesn't sound like it's favoring women at all. And that's why you don't do the swap thing on such a large scale, because it's hard for the audience to differentiate what is these individuals doing compared to what the entire society doing. Is this an example of what some individuals may do, how some individuals abuse power? Is this a commentary on how all men and all women act? I'm losing my mind.
Cool, I'll drive.
I don't have my truck. I have a car now.
I love it.
Don't.
I really love it.
Shut up.
I love it.
Oh, it's funny because women drive gross pink atrocities. So of course men would. Cheers. You see every single woman in America drives a pink Vita Beetle. They love their tiny purse dog and they drive pink cars. That's just women, am I right? Because all men love their big fucking bro trucks. And this film is a commentary on the most douchiest fucking bros and the most like effeminate, just kind of bland women. The women are really undefined. Who wrote this piece of shit? Who the fuck is Michael Cross? Let's see. Oh, he's mostly an editor, huh? Cool, so he hasn't done shit. You're doing good stuff, Michael Cross. It's only been 3 years since this film came out. I'm sure your next project is coming at some point.
Women care about one another. Women are sensitive. Women drive pink cars. So I guess that's what the men will do.
They find the mirror and they go back to the restaurant and they do the wish, but the friend comes in. Ooh, what is this gonna do? The friend comes in, she grabs it as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
I'm drunk.
Close.
Whoa.
Oh my God. This is amazing.
It's really hard to understand what they're trying to say with this scene or this setting. Nat gets to stay her bro-y self from the flip timeline, but I don't understand how, like, her one guy being on the ground, I don't know what to take away from this.
I'll just stay here and shake things up with you chumps.
It's gonna be really weird for you out there, so you might puke.
Or pee your pants.
Or like queef. But definitely something's coming out of my body is what you're telling me right now, right?
I'm all out. It's too bad.
Listen, this isn't working. We're not a match in any world.
But why? Because he's jealous? Because he's possessive?
Hey, listen, I'm thinking a lot about the whole paternity leave thing. I want to do it for you. I want to make it as long as possible.
Really?
Yeah, you deserve it, man.
Everybody, we learned! We're better now!
I can't be your mayor. Yeah, I can't be your mayor because I found someone who's better suited for the position. She's determined, she's honest, and she's gonna take this town by the balls. So, I'm casting money in Games 4 2.
Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that behind every great woman, there is a man. Staring at her ass.
And there we go. That's the gender flipped card. Gender card flip. Wow. Being a man is tough. Being a woman, also tough. If only we could understand one another, the world would be a better place. Also, gender's stupid. In this movie, it's surface level. It's not saying anything interesting, inspirational. It's not funny. It's not fun. This movie is just, it's insane. I don't know if they made it because they thought like, oh, it's gonna rile people up or people are gonna be talking about this thing. It just seems like a lazy comedy premise. Well, I've been on a journey. I'm a little drunk on applesauce. I think we had a good time. I really hope you guys had a good time. If you know any bonkers ass films like this, please let me know. This is my favorite genre. Weird bullshit. Please tell me about weird bullshit in the comments below. Check out my music at goodasnew.bandcamp.com. Check out my website, www.graceintodd.com. Stay posy, everybody. Gender's just a concept. Be who you want to be. Dress how you want to dress. And like, I don't know, maybe the world would be a better place if people were just comfortable in their own skin. Let me know your thoughts. Healthy conversation, everybody. Doodles. Tequila is a hell of a drug.